that we are going to get to the place of reason, season, lifetime. We're not going to be holding on to all
No,
these relationships
it's
with
happening
that
already.
thought process. It is. It is.
It's
It
happening
is when
already.
you
Like
honor yourself. Yeah.
people didn't used to have so many divorces
Right.
before, and of course there is a gray side to that too. I'm not talking about it. I'm just saying that the power of not power, but like the choice of moving on was not there, was not very much there in the past, but now we do,
Right.
and people have started to question commitments. Of course, there's a gray side to it because people sometimes can misuse that too. We can start using people. We can run away at the first sign of discomfort, and that's the discernment. That's where discernment comes. And I'm questioning myself too in the process, right? Where it's like, am I just running away from commitment?
Right.
Right? Because
Right.
sometimes we can do that because
Right.
something really bad happened with us and we are almost
Yep.
not even scared of healthy commitment. And that's something that we need to question ourselves. That
Right.
I don't see, well, I don't think that's healthy.
No.
I've started to question that too, but that's because we're scared of getting hurt again, right?
Because you're going to build anything, whether it's inside your community, whether it's a personal relationship, you do have to make a commitment to the building
Yes.
process. And I don't want folks to think that I'm that flaky, that I don't do that process, because, that's a very necessary process. But I am not trying to build a commitment with every person that I come across or in the social engagements. So I
I,
usually like to
yeah.
be the I like to be able to walk in, walk out. Now that's different if you are building upon a relationship, you know. You're taking more than your feelings into mind
Mm.
when making decisions.
Well, I think it is kind of complicated because we are programmed too. We are programmed that, oh, this is your person. So people are attached at the hip, literally. Well, I
Yeah,
don't like to use that word, but you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
to
yes,
me, that is like, well, everybody to their own. But like, I see that, especially in my culture, a lot of codependency, a lot of our childhood issues then come up in our relationship. And we think that's love when it's sometimes it's trauma bonding, sometimes it's codependency, sometimes it's like fear of like abandonment issues. Like there's just a lot going on. So I think it's
yeah,
a beautiful umbrella to hide away all your shit,
right.
is what I would say. But that's where our inner work comes. Um, where we need to understand, are we using community to escape, are we using
Mm.
community to feel a sense of belonging because we don't feel belonged, why are we seeking? So I don't think there's any problem with community or humans or any experience actually, but where are we coming from and what are we seeking?
I will make a point because you make a that's a good point. How are we using community? Because I can tell you when I was going out every Saturday to go listen to a live band, I would go listen to this matinee every Saturday.
Mm,
Oftentimes, there might be some new people there, but oftentimes the same people because they like the same spot, same thing. I wasn't investing almost every week. I can tell you, girl, I was asking, what's your name? They'd say to me, "Well, you asked me that before, so if you're really investing, you're not asking people what their name is." I was thinking, like, I don't know, 8 years, girl, and I'm still asking somebody what their name is. I ain't gonna lie. Now, many of them knew my name, but I can guarantee you there was very few within that 8 years because I didn't
mm,
make the investment. I wasn't trying to make the investment. I was using that establishment as my escape
mm.
or my, you know what I mean? Whatever. And I guess it's an escape. It was an escape. Hello, whoever. You
It's
know what?
Alana.
Hi, Alana. Hi, lady.
Welcome.
Sorry for my late join. Well, it's not that you're late.